It's day 4. We are back at the Erskine house, and it is a beautiful day to work. Look at this. The storm is in full swing. You can't see but 2 or 3 miles in front of you. The mountains are gray, but you know what? We don't get a lot of days like this, and it's an exciting opportunity to be able to work in the rain. Just a rare opportunity. Like whenever it was golfing in Southern California, I'd always go golf in the rain because you could only do it once or twice a year, maybe a little more than that, but out here we're actually getting a real storm, so we're stuck inside, which is great. We got a lot of work to do inside, and it's, what else are you gonna do, sit around the house all day? So what we're doing today is really getting ready for paint. I mean, we're getting close. We got a lot of the weird loose ends and electrical issues tied up. I'm basically done with electrical except putting in the lights, but we've got most of the drywall on all the rooms all the way through the house. Some of the stuff is staying original, like this armoire, I mentioned that. So that'll be staying the same. This closet area could stay the same. This washer and dryer cabinet, I'm not really sure. Like, is there any added value to painting all this? It's just gonna look weird if I don't. So yeah, that's probably getting drywalled, caulked, primed, and painted. I don't want to. The kitchen, I was talking to my dad about the kitchen. He thinks I should keep it as is because it's a rental, but I think it's kind of ugly. So is it worth 6 hours? What would you do, Jared? You'd paint it?
Yeah.
How long do you think it's going to take to paint this?
A couple hours.
Just a couple hours?
Yeah.
Every cabinet plus the trim?
Maybe half a day.
Half a day. 2 guys half a day or 1 guy?
1 guy.
You think you could do that in half a day?
Yeah.
He probably could. All right, so the kitchen's a major issue. We got 1 casing here, and we got some drywall to do in here. But today, since it's so cold and wet, we can't really do much outside. We're just going to focus on caulking and sponging, getting all the cracks filled up, and the rest of the bit of drywall to hopefully get a texture, prime, and paint this thing, because the flooring guy will be here in 6 days. So we're on a, I don't know, what do you call that, a schedule? Tight schedule? All right, I've been editing my own videos, so I know that it's important that I do more time lapses. So I've got some more batteries coming, and I'll try to get some of the more interesting stuff that makes it, I don't know, funner to watch. So thanks for being a part of this new filming journey. It's gonna get a lot better soon. Just give me some time. You guys know I can do this. Into the day, and we're making quick work of this caulking. I mean, it just feels so good to get this caulking on. It's fun, you know. I've been wanting to do this since I looked at this room for the very first time, and you know, just seeing it all sealed up. Yeah, all the colors are mismatched because it's not painted yet, but all the inside cracks, that's just, you know, giving it so much future proofing. Water sealing everything in, just insulating the house. And obviously it's going to clean all the lines up when we do finally texture and prime and paint it. It's going to look really good. So all 3 windows, this ceiling bit here, all looks nice and tidy now. I say it probably took an hour and a half. Like, you know, listen, I'm not a commercial plaster guy, painter guy. I've done it all, but any actual painters or plasters are looking at that going, oh, there's a better way, there's a faster way. Cut the tip like this, you know, heat the tubes, whatever. Oh, here's our mud pit. How's it going in there, Jared?
Good.
Should we check in on it? All right, we'll take the viewers for a look-see. So Jared's been working on the drywall in the master. Look at that. Oh, this is nice. And I have good news. Dad's coming. He's back from his trip from Hawaii. A lot of what I do up in Isabella is with my dad every day. Always doing stuff together. And he's coming, and he's quite the, what's the word for guys that work with wood? Not lumberjacks. He's a framer, quite a good framer. So we'll have Dad do this exterior door. We'll help along the way. We'll time lapse that because doors are fun. No, they're not. All right, we'll check in a little bit. Well, there's that window. Obviously the glare isn't helping much, but didn't take much, you know, a couple minutes. And it's all caulked in all the way around, you know, as good as it needs to be. And that'll waterproof it and seal it up. And we have a special guest today.
Oh, God have mercy on me. What have I got myself into?
I already told him you're coming to do the door.
Oh, well,
there's
a back door, and it's a real problem.
You guys remember prime time?
Oh, life is a journey. Enjoy it. Oh, Lord. It's a journey.
He's trying to convince me not to paint the kitchen.
And look at this door. Oh, Lord.
What do you think? It's a nice one, or has it got to go?
Well, it's got to go. All right. Let's see. We're going to get
80 inches. 80 inches.
Is this new one going to fit? Yeah, it's a tight one. Let's see. 79 inches.
It'll fit. You got a little lip there.
Yeah.
It's 80 to the bottom. We just got to demo it out.
Yeah.
Now let's follow him around. He's kind of fun to watch.
Take a look. See here.
Now it says 80 on the door. Do you trust it?
Yeah, this is...
That's a little more than 80.
Yeah, it's going to be a tight one. I may have to do a little surgery in here. We kind of gave up on the door situation. Gotta clean our lens. Because the door we got is a metal door and we can't cut it down, and this opening is just about 1.5 inches, 2 inches too short. So we gotta get a new door. So we moved on to the subfloor, and here's one that's been pulled up. Did a little time lapse. I'm coming over you. And then we got Dad pulled this floor up and put a sister in there. So that's basically ready for the new subfloor. Just take a 2x4s and run it across the existing, build it out a little bit, and then put some 3/4 inch drywall in there, or 3/4 inch plywood. That'll be your new subfloor in there. Now this one is a problem. This one is sagging here. We'll wait for the drill. We'll wait for the saw. But I can't seem to get this piece up. There was obviously a repair done here from a leaky toilet, I guess, maybe a shower. Getting it up is a pain in the butt. I just can't get it up. So I'm going under the house to see what it looks like, because ultimately we just need more vision of what's going on there. So I'll head around. They're already working on that floor and it's blocking the passageway. So this is our access to under the house, under that bathroom here. And you can see we got a little bit of a mess here, but we need to get under there and look up, figure out what we're dealing with. So this guy can come out. There's our old skirt cover. That's gonna be tough to reuse. It's never fun going under a house after it rained. It's bad enough going under a house. Whenever you can get a little help like that, you take it. I'm going in empty-handed. Let's see. Now there's a little bit of leakage under the sink. That's gonna have to be addressed. All right. As we work our way out here, you can kind of see the insulation's blocking what we really need to see. And man, we're gonna have to go deeper.
Joy, joy, joy. You know, while we're down here, we want to take a look at all the insulated ducting. Make sure that nothing's tore open when the furnace is running. And I could tell that the main chute feeds over there. And I smell gas. Oh, that would suck. No, thought I smelled gas. All right, so here's what we're here to do. Let's turn this thing on. Well, I hope the lighting is good on this because this is a pain to bring the camera down here. All right, so there's that. Yeah, mouse poop in the face. Well, that is the tub. Okay. So there's our tub and P-trap. How come there's a drain right there? Oh, yeah, that's from the, this one here is from the washer. And that's okay. Let's move this way. Oh. Aha! There's been a repair here before. No surprise, we kind of could tell because we couldn't get it off. All right, so that's where the shower was repaired. Well, that's really surprising. That means our main concern area is right here. All right, it's not there. That's the toilet. That's the dunny. Climb out. Ugh. Ugh. That's really not a bad floorboard area, or what? That's as far as being under a house. That's one of the better houses I've been under. So there's one repaired subfloor. This one here is ready as well. Just needs to be screwed down with a few more. Actually, that one's in. That one's already got screws in. So there's two. And number 3 is posing to be the most difficult. This one has a chute that feeds warm air from the furnace to the underbelly of the house. And this had fallen in. They'd done a repair in the past, but they didn't do a very good job. They didn't catch a stud on this overhang here. They should have came all the way over to here. So that's what we're doing now. And then, what do we got, Jared? We have an update. Oh, this is nice. Do you want to just paint this? You think? Yeah, we'll just paint it, huh? And make it all match. But, you know, the cabinets we're leaving. This looks good, Jared.
What else? Where do you want to caulk?
Oh, you got the caulking in too.
Up here?
Yeah, I would caulk that too. Every little corner, we're gonna see it.
Every little corner, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily care about this stuff.
No, not that on the ceiling. But what about, let's see, what about these lines right here?
Yep, I would hit those too.
Caulk those on.
Because the caulk also is a glue.
Right,
you know?
right.
And people will knock on these all the time.
All stuff like this. All this.
Yeah.
All on the inside, outside.
Yep.
All this here too. All this.
No, that's gonna move a lot.
Okay.
Not too worried about that.
Okay. But these corners up here, all the trim.
Yeah, this is a closet. I wouldn't get too excited in here. Hit it if you can. Here's that one. That one could have been a disaster. It was a little more work than the rest, but we were able to salvage it. Now this one here is from the leak under the electrical panel, and that's nice and sturdy. And the 5th one, the last one, was this bathroom, and thank goodness whoever did the original subfloor repair, they used like
a 3/8 sheet or 1/2 inch sheet of drywall or plywood. It was just too small. So the design was good, the wood was just too small, so we were able to just shim it with another piece, suck it all up, and it should be good for the LVP floor. And Jared's been hammering away on all the drywall and caulking, and it's looking pretty good in here. I know you guys have seen so much of this footage, but if you remember what it originally looked like, these were all just oak walls, tan walls. And we're getting dangerously close to second coursing the drywall in the room addition and throwing down the texture. And then after that, it's just a little more caulking and a lot of priming and painting, which once you're getting to the painting phase, you're getting close. That's just a matter of putting all your electrical outlets back on, your floor down, and your molding. We got a door to put in yet, so we'll probably have to do that. I want to say tomorrow, but I don't think I can get down the mountain tomorrow. So that complicates things. So tonight we're just gonna throw a piece of plywood up on the side of the building here to block the entrance. But yeah, we still got to do this drop ceiling. But it's been a productive day. Dad joined in, and it's always fun working with Dad. He's done all this 100 times, so he's good for morale too.
I tore the sink off the bathroom wall.
Is this a renter story?
Yeah, a renter story. I'm so.
Yeah, that's a wrap on day 4. We got the subfloor in, all the drywall and caulking done. Now we're putting in our makeshift door because we couldn't get the right size door and the mountain's closed. So we can't get down to get the right size wood door. We had a metal door, but yeah, that'll be another day. So here's our ugly door. Hopefully we get that fixed tomorrow, but I don't think so. I think the storm is just gonna keep getting worse. We got our flooring guy here now measuring everything out. And tomorrow we plan on throwing texture up. There's obviously a little bit more caulking and to do, but there's a lot of taping to be done to protect the windows and some of the doors and the armoire. What do you call that thing? I don't know. Armoire is a good word. All right, so hopefully this video picks up tomorrow and we're taping and spraying texture.